Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dara. This is Broken to Be You channel. Welcome back, my Broken Beauties. And I just really want to, sorry, I had some honey oats bar, so try not to, ooh, okay, I think I'm good now. I just wanted to show you guys, if you guys are curious of what my outfit looks like, because you guys probably think I'm not wearing a shirt. I am wearing a shirt, by the way. So this is the top part. You could wear it both ways, where you could wear it like down, like how you see me have it, and then you can also wear it like this. I actually want to make this a routine thing, or at least for most of my videos if I'm talking. I want to sing the introduction of Broken to Be You. So here goes nothing. Broken to be you, broken to be you. Sometimes it takes a couple tries before you get it right. Don't give up. You and I will get there. Get there together. And today we'll be talking about the inner the inner negative self-talk and the inner negative thinking, okay? And it all happens in here, okay? And where does it come from? Based on my research and my understanding and experiences, you could do your own research, but I really believe that it stems from our first influence as we progress as a child with our experiences. Sometimes we get critical, judgmental parenting style from our parents when they parent us, and it just plugs in, it downloads in here, right? And as we grow up, it's our responsibility, not completely the parents' fault, but it's our responsibility to be aware of it, to correct it by getting the right help, by really understanding that it's not loving and nurturing and helpful to have that in your head. And you're always going to have it, but if you can just know how to control it better, or you can start planting more positive seeds so that you don't have that negative thinking and negative talk more often than your positive talk. So for example, when you're growing up as a child, I'm just going to use this as an example, is what if you didn't want to do the dishes, but you happen to help in the morning with laundry, and your mom asks you, why didn't you do the dishes, right? And I grew up in a Hmong household, so back in the days, they would use harsh word to kind of push you to do things that you don't want to do, that they know they want you to do because you're taking part of doing your chores, right? So for example, like they would say in Hmong, you know, you are just like your older sister. She never listens. She always does what she wants. She does not appreciate her parents, and she disrespects her parents constantly over and over. And you guys live in the new country, of which is the United States. And back in the days, our parents would spank us and would hit us, and we had nothing. We didn't have what you had in the US, and I don't know why you are doing the things you're doing now, that you don't appreciate us, and we work full time, we cook and clean, provide for you guys. All we ask you guys to do is just very little chores, right? And they go, you are unworthy, you are a piece of crap, you don't amount to anything because you never listen, you ungrateful child, right? Ta-da! So when you're getting that talk from your parent, because I'm pretty sure they mean well. I'm pretty sure that they're just doing what they were taught as a child, and they passed it down from generations to generation. So the ignorance is passed down by generation and generation. They don't have the right tool, the right knowledge. to really have that parenting style where it's going to be loving, nurturing, and it also is more effective in teaching and also growing positive seeds into the child as they're learning, you know, how to really be responsible and to take their chores seriously because they're doing their part, because they're sharing a space, you know, and you want to have like a clean, presentable space. So when you have that, the child doesn't know any better, and the child, and this is what I learned from therapy, the child takes the experience and misinterpret it. Okay, so an adult version, the parent probably is thinking, I'm going to say this to push her button or his button, to push that person to know that they're being disrespectful, they're not listening, and we really want them to be a good person or individual that is responsible for taking part of the chores of this household, because we have to learn as a person or a being that we have to be responsible and do our part. And when we work in the real world, you are no way of making an excuse that you do not want to do it, and you're getting paid on the clock, so you're going to do what you're told. And in the real world, we're going to train you and harden you so that you know that's not sugar coated la candy land out in the world. Okay, and so as a parent, their responsibility is they want to teach, they want to make sure you're doing things you're supposed to be doing, because that's what they learn, is to really learn how to be responsible for yourself, maintaining your living spaces, which is your bedroom, and then helping out with chores, because we all dirty and eat and share the space. So you get what I'm saying? But the child is like, whoa, like stunned and shocked, hurt, and they're like, wait, I did do the laundry this morning. Why didn't mom realize that? And I'm getting yelled at just because I didn't want to do the dishes, but I did the laundry and my brother didn't do it, and I'm the only one who did it. Now the child's feeling resentful, upset, unfair, and my mom didn't even give me any options. And why would my mom say that about me? Like, I get that my mom wants us to do our part, but you know, you don't need to say all those hurtful things, right? And then the child goes, my mom doesn't love me. I'm unworthy. I'm not lovable. Oh my gosh. I hate my mom. I hate this life, right? And then they go, I wish I was never born, right? And they just start to have this negative feeling, right? And they're just like, and it's not even effective because of the situation of how the parent the child, and the child did not absorb and get anything out of it. If so, he got or she got a very negative experience, right? Well, over time, when you get that negative experience beat on you, you're going to have nothing but negativity up here, okay? So as a child, it would have been nice if you had choices, and not everybody will have choices. And growing up, it would have been nice if your parents can praise you and say, hey, I'm very happy and proud that you did the laundry this morning. I would appreciate if you could do the dishes, but if you don't want to do it today, you're not going to get paid for it. Or they can negotiate and say, hey, tomorrow you'll have to do it, okay? Because we all have to do our part. Today I will do it, right? Ooh, excuse me. I'm burping. So making the child feel like they have options and that they are valuable and they're important, they have their own choices, right? And giving them that like, I have a voice, I do matter, all right? That is going to make a difference. That's going to help plant some positive seed or some growth, mindful thinking instead of fixed mind thinking. So what's the difference between growth and fixed thinking? Is growth is, I have options. We could do something else. There's always another way out of this puzzle, right? Or fixed mind thinking is, oh my gosh, this is the end. That's it. We're done. We're done for. Oh, this is all that there is to life. Like, end of the roll. Like, you're done. That's it. There's no way we can get out or move or reverse or back up or do anything to make the puzzle or any situation better, right? So when a child is going through that negativity and that no option and that judgmental and critical parenting style thrown at them, they're going to have negative seed, negative seed, negative seed, negative seed. And when you're having more negative than positive, what do you think? What do you think? You're going to have a lot of negativity. Yes, there's going to be some child that are more challenging because they're all different and unique. And there's going to be some child that listening better, you know. And it doesn't mean that they're any better. It just means that they process things better. They understand things at a different level. And they're more able to cooperate, right? But both child is still beautiful. Both child is still just as important, okay? And now, how do we get that person that had that negativity to really have a positive mindset, right? Because why is it important? It's very important. It's because every day we go through, you know, situation, obstacle, we get challenged from life, you know, we get things thrown at us that we don't have any control over. And sometimes we do. But I'm saying is, life is kind of like this. You're never going to know if you're going to go low or high, and you just have to go with the flow, right? Well, if we're really focusing on what we're saying to ourselves and what we're thinking when we're doing something wrong or right, you want to really be aware of that. For example, for me, I would have, I don't know, let me think, I have random ones, but I can't really think of one now. Like, for example, when I was singing, right? I don't always hit the notes that I want. I don't always sing or be able to better control my voice at times, you know? So, for example, I'm going to just sing Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. I don't know. I just thought of that, right? And, okay, for example, I was trying to sing it. Oh, baby, baby, how was I? Oh my gosh. Okay. First time that I made a mistake, I'm okay, right? And I'm recording myself. And we're going to do it again. Oh, baby, baby, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting mad because I'm trying to record this for my video, right? Okay, we don't have time now, girl. You got this. Okay, third time. Oh, baby, baby, how? Okay. That's it. Girl, you've done it. Okay? So, negative thinking. Oh my God, you worthless. You worthless being. Why you cannot hit the notes? Okay? This is the song you sing many times, and why today you decide to not hit the note? Like, oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Oh my God, right? Negative thinking, okay? Yes, frustrated, but negative, more so. So when you catch yourself like that, this is how you redirect yourself to try to not allow the negative thinking to process and to take control of your day or your life or your emotions. Turn it back and say, hey, you know what, Dara? I know you were really, really trying. Give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. Well, number one. Number two. Hey, not everybody can sing this song, so give yourself credit too. And third, maybe today is just not the day your voice wants to sing. I mean, you did eat a lot of food that didn't really help encourage your vocals to do well, right? Okay, well, it's okay, you know. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Talk to yourself and say, I know you can do it, just another day. Today's not the day. Be easy on yourself. Okay? So now that, and then you can think, after you're done with that, you're going to be like, Dara, you're beautiful. You are amazing. You have a beautiful voice. Just know that not every day you're going to be able to sing, okay? We're human. So, I want you to go do something else, right? You have many other things. Don't waste your whole day to get mad. You don't want to waste your whole day. Talk to yourself as a friend. That is one of the last steps. Talk to yourself as if you were a friend to yourself. How you would support somebody when they're going through a tough time and they're struggling. And they're crossing a small bump, right? Now that is how you be aware, redirect your thinking, your negative thinking to being normal or positive, okay? Now the next one I'm going to talk about is how to plant that positive seed in you, baby, okay? So So in order for you to plant that positive seed in you is listen to affirmations and meditate and stay with people who are supportive and positive and upbeat and uplifting, right? Okay, so I gave you too much information. You're probably like, what? Okay, slow down. I don't get it. I mean, I get it. I don't get it. I love to listen to Louise Hay affirmation. She is amazing. If you haven't already, check her videos out. There's a few in YouTube. No, there's more than a few. There's plenty on YouTube that you can just listen to. And when you listen to her like really affirm, you can do this in the mirror or early in the morning when you're getting up or when you're going to go sleep. Listen to the affirmation. Listen to her words clearly. Let it soak in. Some of her affirmation will say, you know, she'll kind of explain like why we were brought on earth and when we were born, and she'll just be saying affirmation where she's like, you are beautiful and I am open and receptive to loving others and receiving love from others. Like a lot of things that you wouldn't know what to say to yourself because we don't affirm much, or at least in my household we don't affirm much. We don't listen to it. I don't know it exists. I know praise exists, but affirming, I didn't know that exists. So listen to affirmation, okay? Very important. And let it plant. Don't just do it a couple times and hope that it will help you, okay? You have to do it as a lifestyle, like exercising, eating healthier, you know, sleeping better, you know, so that continue to do it consistently or oftenly, okay? The next thing is meditate, okay? I am very guilty because I don't always meditate, but when I do, it does help. It does help, and I don't realize it because I'm like, I'm doing nothing. I feel I'm always busy up here. I'm always thinking what should I do tomorrow? What should I wear? Oh, I have so much ideas. What do I want to do in the future? What's my goals? Am I getting there? Oh, I need to go check my budget. Like, oh, my mind is always running. But sometimes we need to think about that the mind is like a computer software. If you're always letting it on and load applications and you never give it downtime to update and to restart and to just turn off over the weekend to cool down, over time it's going to be running down and breaking down and overworked, right? Because we all need rest. Sleep is important. So your mind, having meditation to just calm the mind and to really calm the thinking and just to really be present and just be in that moment of concentrating, working on your chakras. If you don't know what chakras are, Google it. I will talk about it in another video, but I don't know really much about chakras. I just know that I believe that we have chakras, and sometimes when it's not in alignment, we are off, we're out of tune, and we're disconnected. That's what I believe. So you guys can believe what you want, but that's what I believe. So yeah, so when you meditate, you know, you're just listening to the beautiful music, or sometimes the meditation has like guided meditation where they talk to just walk you through and to concentrate and to listen to the words of guiding you where they want you to be. So meditation is just that downtime, that time to just like breathe, relax, you know, and just be in the moment. Because sometimes when we're 8, 9, 10, we have a busy schedule. We got to do this, we got to do that. Oh my God, it's already 3. And you're always on the go like a rat race. And you're always... Oh man, that's why some people don't remember things. And life flies by so quick. And they can enjoy it because they're just like working, rest, work, right? So when you're like that, that's not... You need that downtime to just, you know, just breathe, love life, appreciate, have gratitude, and just to unwind, you know. So yes, meditate helps a lot. Okay, so check out some videos on YouTube too. I don't do any meditation, but maybe I'll do that in the near future. But meditate is very important. And another thing to plant positive seed in you is so So being around people who are supportive, who are uplifting, encouraging, upbeat, positive, right? Your support system is everything, you know. So really relook at your friend and make sure the group of friends you have are positive, life-changing. They're who you want to become, okay? Because they're your circle of influence, as well as your family. Make sure that your family is encouraging, loving, supportive, positive, okay? And, you know, like, just really look at that. Like, who is benefiting you at your own best interest and at their own best interest? Because if you have somebody who's not working on themselves, who's always negative, toxic, talking about people's life, and then they talk to you and they're like, oh, I'm nice and stuff like that, but then behind, like, they'll be talking and gossiping about other people's life, and they're not working on themselves, and they expect that they're perfect, and they are supposed to be a good friend to you, but you don't know behind your back what if they're talking about you too. All right, because no one's perfect. We all got flaws. We all got problems, things we need to work on. So when you really are around those people, it's draining. It's sucking you into that energy. And I talked to Zupa too. I believe that, you know, you surround yourself with people who support you. That is very important. And for me, I noticed that when I'm around negative people, I can get negative because I'm an empath. So I feel the emotions of others, and it just becomes a part of me. Like, not that I wanted to. I'm not saying like you're two-faced, but you're empath. You can feel the emotions of what others go through, and it affects you personally, even though you don't want it to. It's hard to disconnect from. So being around positive people who can give you really good advice, who are encouraging, who has more so of a growth mindset, those people are going to help guide you when you're going through bumps. Not all the time, but just when you're just talking. Sometimes they can give you awareness, like, hey, you know, when you said that, I really feel like you're doing so well. Why are you so hard on yourself, you know? And I really feel like I'm supported and I'm growing because of they're not being judgmental or critical, but they're just being open-minded. They really want to value you, and they're giving you their 2 cents or opinion to really just create awareness and say, hey, you know, it doesn't always have to be that way. You don't always have to be so hard on yourself, and that you're doing so great. Like, just cut yourself some slack, right? So and you'll find those people, but if you're not working on yourself, you're not going to find the right people to help guide you, to really bring the best out of you. And you won't be able to be the best version to help them as well. So you want to work on yourself. You will then attract the right people into your life. Like, I feel like towards the end of 2019 and 2020, I've started to meet great people that are sharing me wisdom and knowledge, and they're so amazing. Like, their personality is just above and beyond. Like, I've always wanted to meet people in my life just like who I met, and I was just like, I've been waiting for you all my life. Where have you been? Well, they will come, because when you're a mess and you're sitting in your own mess and you don't want to wake up, or you're not ready to be aware, how can they come to your life when you don't have the right energy, right? Hello, I just wanted to say, my friends that I just met in 2019 and 2020, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. You guys bring the best out of me and give me hope and faith, and you guys are strong role models to me, and you guys inspire me continuously to do what I love and to really push me to become better and challenge myself, you know. And you guys are just awesome. And my family too. I love my family, the very little family that I have. Thank you for encouraging me. Thank you for always believing in me and always guiding me, giving me good advice too. I love you guys too. And I'm so blessed, forever blessed and forever grateful. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Is those things of helping you plant positive seeds. So let's review. Is redirecting, being aware of your inner thinking and thoughts and the voices in your mind when you do something, okay? And the second is meditate and listen to affirmation. And fourth is be aware of your support group or your circle of influence, because you want to make sure that they're good people. Well, everybody's good people, but people who will be positive, who are encouraging, who does not judge you or be critical of you, and who just really want to encourage you to grow and give you really like constructive criticism. Like they really like, they want to give you structure, so they're going to give you piece of advices to help better you. Okay, so I'm going to end this video because I don't want it to go on too long, and I hope that you guys learned something from this, bits and pieces, because like my cousins say, sometimes you want to finish the whole pie in one bite, but you can't. Realistically, you can't. You got to take bits and pieces and slowly fit it in your mouth and then let it digest. Okay, we got this.
We got this.